Welcome back. Joining us now is Dr. K. He's with Best Dental Care Center in Tyler. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, I've got a few questions for you. Especially, you know, we're going to the end of the year. We're at the holidays. Do you find that most of your patients wait to use their benefits towards the end of the year?
Definitely. I mean, life gets so busy after the pandemic, the snowstorm. You know, most people probably are so busy getting back to work, getting back on routines. There are a lot of people who haven't used their benefits, and you know, we definitely encourage the patients that we have been seeing all year to kind of, you know, spread it around the year. But we definitely still have time for the patients to come in and take care of the benefits and take care of whatever basic needs that they have with their oral health. It would be a good time to come in and get it, and that's why we have like holiday hours and special timings and late shifts and hours to accommodate all those last minute, you know, patients who want to get something done before Christmas or before the end of the year.
And do some of these kind of delayed appointments, do they have anything to do with dental fears?
A lot. There are different kinds of dental fears, you know, just the noise, the pain, the aftermath of it. So a lot of people kind of shy away from dental treatment. You know, there have been occasions where they say that I hate the dentist. And I completely understand, because me as a patient, I put myself in their shoes, and I have those too. But I have been fortunate enough to learn from some of the people who helped me out so that I could help those patients who have that kind of fear and make it easier, more comfortable treatment options for them.
Well, that makes me feel better. I am guilty of having dental fears, so that's really good to hear. I'm sure a lot of people do. I know that's something that many people suffer with. Well, now, around the holiday season, since you guys are so busy, do you have same-day appointments available?
Yes. I've always been a major proponent of the fact that if you need same-day appointments, you have pain, if you need to get something taken care of before a certain date, you have occasions, you know, Christmas dinners, New Year's party, whatever, whatnot. We do accept walk-ins and same-day appointments, and we do deliver same-day treatments as much as possible.
That's great, especially when maybe someone hadn't been to the dentist in a while and then start feeling that cavity and before it gets worse.
Right, so we try and give them the same-day treatment. That way the problem doesn't escalate, and we are able to, you know, get them away with just the filling rather than waiting longer and needing a root canal treatment or an extraction or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, because nobody wants that, especially not around the holidays.
Definitely.
Now, do you guys offer anything like gift cards or anything for patients?
Yeah, so we try to add a little bit of holiday cheer, you know, starting this year, and you know, it's always easier for parents and family members to help with the money. But we try to add a little bit of a holiday cheer by saying, like, you know, you can gift a smile to one of your loved ones. We have gift cards. We have different programs where they can, you know, actually help some of their family members get the smile they've always wanted, you know, because of dental fears or the cost. We have different kinds of payment plan options. I would say that, you know, we probably offer the best prices in Texas, and we work with everyone.
That's great.
You know, no matter what your credit is, whatnot, we help everyone. We have fundings that are available through the state and through different organizations, and we have like one of the top funding companies out there that helps finance their treatments and stuff. So we want to make it as easy as possible, and we definitely, you know, guarantee the best quality, the best cost, everything to make it easy, get those dental fears. And like I said, it's not just about the pain and the actual treatment, it's also about the cost that is involved, and that's one thing that I definitely help all of our patients with, is to make it easier on them. So we work with everybody.
That's great, because I think dental care is something that a lot of people just push to the side, maybe because of the cost. So it'd be a great thing for you to give the gift of a smile, and also to come and visit you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you so much for having me.